Hi everybody and welcome to Teri's Crafty Christmas. This year is the first year that we're having a Crafty Christmas, but we'll probably have one every Christmas after. It's to complement the Crafty Christmas in July. And so this year we have Natalie from LineDotArrow is co-hosting this with me. And my YouTube channel is Sweet Pea Papers, of course. And we also have a calendar, and I'll show you that in just a second, even though you're not going to read it or anything. I'm just going to show it to you real quick. But we have 30 plus collaborators, and that equals 50 plus videos for you throughout the month. There's going to be 1, 2, or 3 people a day. It just depends on the day. And it's from December 1st through the 25th, not the 30th. The drawing for the prizes, for the drawing, or the drawings, are going to be on December 28th. So you have until the 28th to enter. Okay, you're also going to get some free challenge papers, and you're going to be able to get those at the LineDotArrow Facebook group only. Now, all these links and everything links and groups and YouTube channels and all that I'll be mentioning, the links will all be below, as well as the links to the 30 collaborators sorted by the day that they're going to be published, so that way you know who's to watch when. All right, so make sure to watch every day, because there's a bunch of people that are putting some effort into bringing you some fun and some holiday cheer for the month of December. Okay. Now this is our calendar, and as you can see, it's pretty full. I just wanted to show you that there are several people every day. Sundays are our days for our, TikTok and Instagram and Facebook page people. The other days are all videos. Some of these are videos, TikTok videos or whatever. Videos posted to Facebook instead of YouTube. Things like that. They're very interesting and fun. And, oh, I'm bleeding. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice, kids? The Facebook groups that are going to be sponsoring the drawings is the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, LineDotArrow Junk Journal group, Junk Journal Tutorials and More, Junk Journal and Paper Crafts, and Two Sister Jam. Now, Two Sister Jam is also a Facebook group, obviously, because they're going to be one of the groups that sponsors the drawings. But they also have an Etsy shop, Two Sister Jam, and you should go there. They have some amazing lace and other really cool things, and you should be sure to check them out. The link's going to be below. Now, how do you enter at one of these 5 Facebook groups? Well, you should, first of all, you can make a post in any or all 5 Facebook groups using the kit papers, which I'll show you the 2 junk journal kits that the collaborators will be using this month. The free weekly challenge papers, which I just told you about, or a combination of both. The post must state what you're using, whether you're using the kit papers, challenge papers, or the combination. If you don't state, then we'll assume that you're using the free papers. And why is that important? Well, if you post your project or pick, and I'll tell you just a minute about those, what the challenges are, then using just the free papers, you get 1 entry into the drawing per post. If you use the kit and the challenge papers, or just the kit papers, then you get 2 entries into the drawing per post. Okay? The post can be a picture, a reel, or a video. The post must include the hashtag Teri's Crafty Christmas. That's very important. If you don't put the hashtag in, then your post does not count towards the drawing. So you can make multiple entries with different posts in each and all groups. I suggest you do that. let's say, for example, you use the kit and you make a project and you post the picture of it, that gets you 2 entries. And then if you go ahead and post it in the 4 other groups, that gets you 8 more entries. So just that one picture could get you 10 entries into 5 drawings. You see what I'm saying? So and each of the drawings has different prizes as well. So there's digital kits in all of them, but then there's some other different prizes as well, and I'm not going to tell you what they are. You're going to have to enter into the drawings. And then the winners are only announced in the drawing videos, so you must watch the videos to see if you've won. There's going to be a drawing video for each group. They're all separate. And you can only win once per drawing, but you can win in multiple drawings. Okay, so now we have the challenge papers. And every Saturday, the first 3 Saturdays of the month, Natalie will be doing a crafting video and use the free challenge papers that you can get at her Facebook group. And then you get to see an example of something that you can make with them, but you don't have to make that exact same project just to post a picture of what your project, of the project that you've done. You can do any project you want using the kit papers and the freebie papers and get entered into the drawing. Now, the only exception is the 1st of December, which is a Sunday. That's when she's going to post her first challenge video, because it's the 1st. But after that, it's going to be on the Saturdays. So it's going to be on the 7th and the 14th. Okay? So now the kits that we're talking about are, let me show you this one first. The Magic of Christmas, which is the red kit. And Blue Christmas, which is what we're using in this video series. And it has 26 pages. The Magic of Christmas has 25 pages. They're both going to be on sale at the LineDotArrow Etsy shop. And then Natalie also did a flip through of both kits the last week of November. So just check out her YouTube channel and look for that. And then you'll be all ready to go. All right, I think I got everything in there. Make sure to watch my welcome video on December 1st. And that will get you more details and all that good stuff, because from this video on to the end of this series, I'm not going to go through in as much detail. Okay? All right. So, here's our project so far. And I still haven't put a charm on yet. I haven't decided what I'm going to do. I may put a gold one on to just as a placeholder until my not ceramic. What was it? Anyway, my other ones come in. So we've done this page. Now I did decorate this and put it back in, and I still think it needs more. So I'm going to go back and probably put something there, maybe a word, and then something in the corners of these pockets. So I'm going to go back and add some more to this. I think it still looks pretty plain to me. These are what the center ones ended up looking like. I added the word rejoice with lace and my paper lace, which comes in a roll that looks like this. That looks like this. And you can get it on Amazon. And I can't remember what it's called. And I went ahead and added this over the brown. We had put the edge lace on and then the brown ribbon. And I put this on over the brown. I decided it needed a little bit more. And then I put enough glue on the brown ribbon that it comes through and it looks like a brown trunk. So I thought that turned out well. And when you open it on the inside, I still need to put something on the pocket, I think. And maybe do something to the tags. And then I'm going to leave this as a writing space up here. And it's the same on the other side, only this one says Jingle Bells. And I thought Rejoice and Jingle Bells went good with the ornaments. And yeah, so then when you open this one, it's the same but opposite. It's got a bigger tag. We've got 2 large tags, but they're not exactly the same size, so that's okay. And I need to decorate this in here again as well. So I'm going to have to go back and do even more decorating. And I've been doing that off camera. So now we're on page 6 and 7, and 8 is the back. So it depends on how quick I can go after all this talking for 10 minutes and see how quick we can go. This is page 6. And we're going to make a flip down. So this is the paper. And this is the flip down paper. And I was thinking that we could make one that comes up and then folds back. Okay? And then we would put the magnet in the middle of the first flip up, not the part that folds back. Excuse all the glue. I had a big Fabri-Tac accident and I had to clean it all up, and I still haven't been able to get this off my index finger and some of my hand. Oh, there, I can get that off. I spilled it on my metallic rolling cart, and it doesn't really want to stick to that right away, so I rolled it up part of the way, and then I used a baby wipe on the metal and rolled it up into balls, and I was able to pick it up and take it off, but I made a big giant mess. So I've already cut this down to where they're the same size. Remember, we were cutting 1/4 inch off the width before we used each page. So now what we need to do is decide where we're going to score. We're going to score first of all at 1/2 inch, and that'll be our bottom fold. Now there's writing on this, so it is directional, so this is going to be the bottom. I found this wallpaper. Look at that. I don't know, maybe I can use a piece of that somewhere. Maybe in the red one. The red one has more white. Alright, go at 1/2 inch. Okay, so that's going to be folded under. So we keep our ends straight. Let's miter the corners. All right, now we want to fold it not completely in half from our score line, but we want to leave some room for the fold. We don't want to get all bunched up in there. So let's go right about there. And then we'll just fold it. Let's score it. Bone folder. So then it's going to look like this. I thought it was going to be higher up. I didn't really want to cut the butterfly in half. I wanted to go up to the butterfly. Well, it's all right, I guess. So let's glue this on the bottom. See, we did almost get too close. I could have made it taller. Well, once we glue this, it'll be all right. And then we'll figure out where the magnet will go. It won't go on the flip down, or the folded part, because then this part would be able to poof out. So we'll have to put it, let's get this lined up. I will shut up and line up. I'm listening to Christmas music again. It is November 20th. I'm getting ready to put my Christmas tree up if I can find a chance. Usually I do it on Thanksgiving weekend, which is next weekend. Not this weekend, but today's Wednesday, the 18th or something. Something like that. The 19th, Wednesday the 19th. Now I glued that on straight. Oh, okay, yeah, they're straight. Okay, so now we want to put the magnet on this paper, not this paper. Okay, so let's put the magnet on, and then we'll put a circle over it. And just because we made this side right side up, then unfortunately it made this side upside down, but it's kind of hard to tell when you're just looking at it that it's upside down. Okay, we'll fold this up, we'll fold this up. And now you want to hold it flat when you put the magnet on. You want to hold this flat like that. There we go. Because you see, it doesn't poof out. You don't want it to, you know, be curved like that. Okay, so that's going to be like that. So let's open it up. Let's put the circle here. And I think the snowflake one would be fun. Let's get it inked. See, it's got a dark border, so we'll ink it with gathered twigs. What is all this mess? I can't take it. Oh, that just made it look dirty now, didn't it? Should have been a little more careful. This is super full now. I put some more glue in it to thin it up a little bit because it was too thick. And then when it had fallen over sideways, and I didn't realize to think about letting it sit like this for a minute so that the glue inside here would run down in there. And I took the lid off, and a whole bunch of glue gushed out all over my countertop. And the countertop has little holes in it, and I was like, oh my gosh. I opened the drawer to see what was inside, and it was just the container of baby wipes. I was like, whew, there's no ephemera in there. Okay. For some reason, oh, we've already used that. Remember, I printed out duplicates. These are duplicates. Let's put this here. Let's use Noel. Like so. And then we'll use a piece of this, which I've got a spare piece that I think is just the right size. Yep, just a little long. So let's ink these. We'll glue this to this. Or should we do it? Mm-mm. How did I have it? No, I don't remember. Gosh darn it. You know, it's kind of nice having my my big computer in here, because nothing's, I better not say it out loud. Never mind. Oh yeah, now we need a bigger piece. Okay, cut a little bit off of here. Cut a little off this side because it's crooked. Okay. And then the way you glue it together is you just flip it over and you just glue a bunch of glue over the top of that paper lace. Raffia, I think is what it's called. R-A-F-F-I-A. And then that glues the paper to the paper. Then the openings or whatever leaves a whole bunch of glue. And then you use that to glue it down. Now where do we want it? I think we want it right there. maybe I could have cut that in around. I'll think about it. Okay. Do we want anything here? Probably. You know what I think I'll do? I think I'll put this lace across here. And then we'll put some of that little brown ribbon across, which is what fell behind my desk or my crafting table, which is one of those like buffet tables, a 6-foot long table that folds in half that you can carry around anywhere. That's why the middle's crooked or uneven where that fold is. There we go. Let me get that ribbon. It's on the floor. Hope I don't bump my head. Well, I have a spare stool under my table for when people come over and we craft together. That's happened twice. Yay. One was a friend of mine from Australia. That was so exciting when she came to visit her son. She was like, how close do you live to Kenmore, Washington? And I'm like, I live in Kenmore, Washington. Come to find out, her son and I lived on the same street, even though it changes names by the time you get to where he lives. But it was about 1.5 miles is all it was, straight up the road. It was really funny. Really bizarre, too. Put this glue right down the middle. All the way to the edge. And we'll put this down. Okay. Then right where this center thicker part is, then we'll put the brown ribbon there. Well, I did kind of want the glue to be straight. There we go. We should put something in the center. What do you guys think? You guys agree? Oh, here we go. Ta-da! I like that. Oh, it's right over the magnet. Yeah, I think that's right. Kind of throws you off with this going at an angle, the edge of that music paper. Okay, and then that folds up and is held by a magnet. So now we need to do something here. I'm wondering if we could do some of this across and put a word in the center. I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, before we had done the brown ribbon through the center, do we want to do that again? You know, I kind of think we do. So we'll run this across the center. It's going to kind of make it hard to write on though, probably. Put this ribbon on. This on top of the brown. And we have to put enough glue on here that it soaks through here, which you normally would not want to do, but that's what makes the brown show up. On it. There we go. I'm using my fingernail so my finger doesn't stick to it. All right. So now let's ink this up. Now, glued itself down. There's enough glue coming through. Okay, that looks cute. Let's put that in the book. I like this little part sticking out. Can't have it sticking out in the center though. Sorry, little leaf. You know, no, the deer's big enough. I'm getting kind of hungry, I think, after this video. I think maybe I will make some ramen. Only I don't make it like soup. I make it just the noodles. How do you do that, you may ask? Well, instead of putting 2 cups of water, you put 1 cup of water in a frying pan. Okay? 1 cup of water in a frying pan. Bring it to a boil. I just put it on high. Then put the ramen in, block in, and let it cook for a minute. Flip it over, let it cook for just a little bit till it steams through the middle. Then open the ramen up and let it cook all open until the water is gone. Kind of use your fork, you know, and pull it apart like you do. When you take it out, put some of the flavor packet, not all of it, because you're not making soup. I make this spicy kind. It's so good. It's not exactly ramen either, but I make it that way, like I do the ramen. Let's put this down. Make sure our page is stuck down. Well, I think that turned out cute, you guys. Okay. Oh, I trimmed off the wrong one. There. All right, that's all right. We still got this one going on. All right. Save that little leaf. You never know. So that's that. Page 7 is going to be easy. I believe it's an acetate belly band. This is going to be the card. I almost threw the paper clips away instead of the paper. All right, so this is going to be our paper. Let's see if we've got a long piece. We do. I think we should cut it to 1 inch wide because I want to put some ribbon on it. And the ribbon's 1 inch wide. Let's go 1 1/4. Let's see, that's where I'm at. Trying to get this lined up in here, and it's not wanting to cooperate. Yes. Somebody loves me on my phone. Okay, now I want to put the belly band over here on this side so that when you put the lace and stuff on it, it doesn't cover this. So let's glue it on. It isn't the right height. Darn it. We'll save it. Maybe we could put this belly band, acetate belly band on the card. Be kind of fun. Okay. Let's do it the 1.25 inch wide first. Oh, that was a noise I didn't really want to hear. I don't know about you guys. Alright, let's put the glue on it. We're going to put it to the side. Let's see if I got it straight. No. Okay. Then I think, let's use a different lace. That's not an inch wide. Well, I'd like to use some of this, but I think we need another lace underneath it. I love this stuff, in case you can't tell. I wonder if we should put it on every page, though. We should just put this lace, which is the same width as the acetate, pretty much, with the brown ribbon, and some of the circles down, you know, and then we'll put the card underneath. Let's see about that. That was a nice trick, wasn't it? Okay. Okay. You know, I could have used this blue. Only the blue does not have a little ribbony thing on either side. Oh, that would have looked prettier though. We'll just let this lace dry somewhere and it will be fine. Got that stuck on there pretty quick. There's still glue there. Okay. I love this color of this bluish gray kind of a color. So pretty. Now let's take some of our brown. This time we'll run it up the edge. Okay. And then we'll see what we're going to do after that. Oh, we're almost done for time. So I'll make the card. And I'll put some ephemera on this. Something. Not sure what. Maybe some of that white stuff and a word going up and down. Something a little bit bigger, you know. Definitely like that color blue with this page though. I want to get this right up against the edge of this because the edge is not glued, so you kind of get it right up there. right, that's pretty. A little short on the top. Maybe I'll put a little bow there. Try to make a bow out of this. I don't know. It's a little short right there. I didn't notice it. You know what I mean, when I didn't pull it up far enough before I cut this off. Okay. We'll put the card in. Then I'll decide if I want to put something else on the ribbon. I may just leave it. Once we put the card in, that's going to be like this. Yeah, I think that might be busy enough with this. I'll see. I'll make the card and put it in, and then I'll decide if I want to put something else on there. I feel like we should put a word. We always put words on. But we've got lots of words, so we should use our words, right? Isn't that the saying? Use your words. So that's what we'll do. All right, well, that's it for this video, and I will see you in video number 4 of the series, and we'll probably be able to finish her up. Okay? I'm not sure about what kind of cover we're going to use. I didn't think about that. Maybe we'll make a real thin little hardcover for it and make a little teeny hardcover journal. What do you think? So I don't know. I'll think about it, and I'll decide then. Okay? All right, I'll see you then. Okay, bye.